Hello and welcome to the Scottish Legends Monday Night Marathon. I'm Andy McDonald and I'll be your host for tonight. Sadly, I'm on my own, but later I hope to be joined by none other than pro driver Marty Fox. We're here at Watkins Glen, located in the Finger Lakes region of upstate New York. Now let's take a look at the track temps. Typical qualifying, optimum track. What's that, 26 degrees. 27 ambient, 27 track. As said, we're here at Watkins Glen. I'm on my own tonight, so I won't be doing much commentary, but I'll try and follow the action as best I can. We've got a lot of players here tonight. We've got 23 in the server. Absolutely amazing to see. During the free practice, I was kind of having a little nosy, and Rayman and Marcibella were absolutely dominating. We had another few on pole in the free practice. Weaver, currently P4, he was doing really well as well. So we'll keep an eye on those guys. We've got another absolutely flying guys on the server tonight. So let's get a look at the qualifying and see who's going to end up on top. We're just waiting for everyone to put a lap in. Kamara's just went off the track there. Let's see if we can see what happened. No, and we missed it. That's okay. And what do you know, Marcibella's just set a lap, 144.8, absolutely flying. Sporting Iron Brew livery, always good to see. Okay, Mr. Bella's just been overtaken there by Mr. Lee. 144. It's always good to see Mika on track. He does a lot of things for the YouTube channel and the streaming and stuff, so he doesn't always get a chance to race. And Mr. Braun, I think Mr. Braun's back from some kind of injury or something, or time off. It's really good to see him back on track. Get Bella back in the lead. Oh. Okay, it looks like Wesley lap got interrupted there. And same with Bella, I'm not sure what happened there. And also just the curb caught him out. Happens to us all. If you've just joined the stream, we're here at Watkins Glen, the Scottish Legends Monday Night Marathon. I'm your host, Andy McDonald. I'm on my own tonight, but later on we hope to get Marty Fox in, and maybe someone else will drop into the commentary box if they're feeling like it, who knows. We've also got our Monday Marathon Season 2 upcoming, multiple disciplines, TCX, GT3, GT4, Post Cup. There's a kind of opener intro out there for it. If you look at our videos, you'll see it. So if you're interested in that, get onto the Discord, make yourself known, sign up for it wherever you can. There should be something soon, maybe a driver's list or something being created for it, I'm not sure. But get on the Discord, keep it updated with it, and it'll be here soon. Right, top 5, we've got the same old names: Lee, Bella, Weaver, Mika, Newcup, Menzik, and Zimmerman and Braun, and Rayman will be up there shortly as well. So yeah, this is going to be a very exciting race. And Nick, Mr. Ice, is sporting his livery tonight. It's always good to see. He's really colourful. I really like that one. The wheels are minted. Marty Fox isn't absent tonight, he will be stewarding this race. As I said, he may join us later in the commentary box. Here at Watkins Glen, it's 11 tons. It's famously known for hosting the Formula 1 United States Grand Prix from 1961 to 1980. I can't imagine Formula 1 cars on this track. Insane, but cool. In true American-Scottish fashion, let's go on board with Rayman and do a lap of the Watkins Glen in the Mustang. Okay. I was just looking at that name there, Riverboat, and he's in the Ford Mustang, which is a pretty big car. You can see the size of it compared to the McLaren there. Mensick, always one to watch out for with this guy. I think Voda participated in the Alton Park. I think it was R16 maybe. Yeah, that was also on the live stream. So if you go to the channel, you can get that race. Dushin, another legend, absolutely fast guy, one to watch out for as well. McLaren's, I know he's in the pit, but yeah, watch out for that guy. And in the lead at the moment, we've got Mr. Wes Lee with a 143.8. And hot on his heels, Mr. Bella, Marcy Bella, absolutely outstanding guy, what a gentleman, 144.2. I will be switching the tower between overall and relative and overall with and without the splits, depending on what's happening. But I'll try and rotate them so you can see who's in first position. But people were concerned that some of the HUD was missing. It's not missing, it's just relative. So we can see who's in front of the car we're currently viewing. If we're on overall, then we're not really sure what's going on with the car in front. Who is it? If we can't see the number, then or don't know the livery or the driver, then we don't really know who it is. So it'll be on relative most of the time, so keep that in mind. And I will be switching to the live timings as well. And bro, that Lexus is flying, absolutely flying. I just don't think the little McLaren's got the legs, you know. But it's got one hell of a driver behind it. Looks like Marcy can smell Mr. Lee. He's not giving up, he's using every second. Right folks, looks like qualifying's coming to an end. Looks like that is pretty much the final results, but we'll see what happens here. Yeah, his delta's plus 2 seconds. I doubt he's going to make any difference here. Okay, that's it folks. Let's go to the results and go to next session. So that was pretty impressive. Mr. Lee came out of nowhere, 143.8, pretty impressive. Let's go to the next session. Let's go and get a look at the grid and get a little look at the drivers and the liveries and their cars. Pretty cool to see. Looks like we're getting ready to go. And the first corner we're hitting is called the 90. It's quite open, so I don't expect much carnage, but let's see what happens. And we're off, go, go, go. Mr. Lee's down in position already to Marcy. Mr. Bella. And Ellison has took Mika's spot. This BMW with the chips. Oh, it's the chips to me. One Zimmerman's up a position up into third. We've got top 5 most of the legends. We've got Bella, Zimmerman, Newkirk, Rayman. Absolutely great to see the legends out there dominating. And Mr. Deshane's down a position there, not quite sure what happened. The racing's really close, the splits are incredible. And Range just, Clarence just gained a position there. No, sorry, I lost a position to Camaras. The field is that big, there's that much going on, it's hard to follow, but bear with me. Oh, and we had a yellow flag there, let's see what's happening. Oh, and the replay just wasn't long enough, sorry about that. That was my bad, I had to restart the ACC race control. I forgot to reset the replay amount. Oh good, that's why we're here, getting the practice. Looks like the top fellas are settling in. We've got Lee, Bella, Zimmerman, Newcoop, Zanella, Lever. Mr. Wesley, he's in the front again. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Marcy may have made a mistake. The pressure is really high tonight. There's some really fast guys on the server, so the pressure is really high, and Marcy's just lost it. I'm not quite sure what's going on with Marcy today or tonight, but we've seen during qualifying the car was a bit unsettled. I'm not quite sure if he's running a new setup or a new configuration, but it's not like him. I think the car's misbehaving tonight. And Dushin's just lost another position now. And up and down, up and down. Okay, gaps will start to appear in between the cars of seconds or more. And unfortunately, Dushin just fell back a couple of places there. And he's come. Oh, what a recovery! Absolutely, wow! That was amazing. Well done, sir. Clarence has took a couple of positions. Always good to see the legends getting up. And Bella, what's happened? He's dropped right down to 12th. I'm sorry I missed that action there. I know his spin out was pretty bad, but he seemed to recover pretty fast. I didn't realise he dropped down so far. And Mr. Zimmerman is hot on the heels of Mr. Wesley. Sure you can smell him at this point. And then another legend, Mika, in third. Always great to see. Clarence is trying to claw back some positions here, although he's got cameras right on his heels, and then Dushin behind him. And Rayman, I'm not sure what's happening with Rayman. His lap times are not bad, but he done really well in qualifying. And the free practice, really fast in the free practice. On board here with Mr. Kelly, with Nick Ace right behind him, not giving him any time to breathe. I thought it was going to take him there. Oh, nicely done. He done well to recover that on that large curve there. Oh, and Mr. BMW's just spun out there. And Mr. Leishon. There's Marcy just coming into the camera shot there, sorry. Yeah, that's chips, that's like fried chips. What the... Oh, and we got some kind of incident there. Not sure if we're going to see it run out of replay time here. Up, there we go. Oh. Sorry about that, bad camera angle. and Mr. Wesley is like 5 seconds in front in P1. He'll need to make a rather large mistake before anyone can catch him. Mr. Zimmerman is a real consistent fast driver, and the support of Mika behind him. I don't know whether Mika's putting pressure on or just kind of offering the support at the moment. Just get consistency and make the time up rather than trying to battle each other at this point. And Mr. Zanella in 4th. Never heard of him. I'm not sure if he's on the Discord or not, but pretty fast guy, or lucky, or both. It takes a lot of luck in these races. Sometimes you find yourself in a really good position, and it's just down to luck and others making mistakes, which is good. That's part of the racing. Mr. Braun making a comeback, 8th position. Oh, and when Clarence just took a position, let's see if we can get that on the replay again. And that was nicely done. Well done. Yep, that was nicely done. Although they are competitors, they're also teammates as well. So, as I said, it's all about consistency and making up that time to P1. I think it would be smart not to battle at this point and just kind of get the head down and get the time. Zimmerman's 7 seconds behind P1 at this point. Bella's coming back up the ranks, slowly but surely. Mr. Voda, we've seen him in the Alton Park race. I'm not sure if he was in the last one, I never get covered in the live stream. But yeah, I've seen good memories of that stream of Voda. Rayman, I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe he's changed his setup at the last minute or something, but maybe the temp or the track's just throwing him off somewhere. But in free practice, as I said, he was doing really good. Oh, Bella's up in another position there, no surprise. We've got quite a lot of time left, so anything can happen. Oh, something happened with Mika. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, we just missed that. Yeah, those curbs at the inner loop. They're big, they're pretty high, they can be treacherous, they can help you, it's strange, They can help you or kill you, put it that way. just a slight mistake there, lost a lot of time. He was within half a second. Camara, really surprised to see him in 20th position with a 5-second penalty, probably. I don't know, track limits perhaps, or minor infringement. Either or, surprised to see him in 20th. It's been absolutely brilliant, Paul. Thanks for jumping in. We've got a lot of drivers on the server tonight. 22 at the moment. We've had ups and downs for some of the drivers, as you probably know, because they're sharing the race. But are you sharing this race? Just curiosity. Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, and if you look closely when they're riding those curbs, you can actually see the height of them compared to the car. They're absolute monsters. Absolutely, it's going to be a long race. We'll still got over an hour to go. So we'll see what happens with those guys. I was just doing a replay there. Mr. Desheen had a little incident, nothing major, just come off a little bit. Yeah, it is. It's always good to see people getting faster, but you know, talking about the McLarens, Bella's in the McLaren today, the Andrew one, and he's been having problems with the rear traction on this track. I wasn't sure if it was going to be the setup, maybe it was a last minute setup or a last minute configuration change or something like that, but we did notice in qualifying as well that he was having trouble with the back end. Yep. Yeah, we've also got to keep in mind that a set of Corsa Competizione does oil on the track and stuff like that as well. It's rare, but you do get them. Yeah, you know that this track's catching a lot of people out tonight. Even the more seasoned drivers it's catching out, which is surprising. That's right. Yep. Absolutely, absolutely. Nothing much is happening. The top five, they're all kind of spaced out, maybe half a second to a second between Zimmerman and Zanella, and then there's like 12 seconds to first place. It's obscene. Yeah. Well, the proof is in the pudding. You know, it's absolutely dominating the free practice. You know, up there with Marcy and that. No, good to see. Good to see. You know, some fresh meat in the server, if you want to call it that. You know, I was thinking the exact same thing. Yeah, it must be refreshing for them to get their ass kicked now and again, you know. That's it, you know, but it also inspires and motivates to do better. And yep, so it's all good, man. Absolutely, just a little battle there for 12th place. Mr. Grande just took it cleanly. It was so good to see. You know, the helicam angles on Watkins Glen are really close compared to some of the other tracks. Yeah. It's hard to get a kind of overall view of what's going on with the cars in front and behind. Yeah, hopefully they'll stick around and come and race with us some more. If you just joined the stream, folks, we're here at Watkins Glen. I'm your host Andy McDonald. We're here with Marty Fox, one of the drivers at Scottish Legends. As I was going to say there, we've got a season 2 for the Monday Marathon. If you're interested in doing that, get to the Discord. And I don't know if we're going to have a driver list or which way we're going to organise it, but it's absolutely happening, so get yourself on the Discord and get signed up if that's required. Marty, you organise the races and stuff like that here at the Legends. Have you got any input on the season 2 and how it's going to work? Not at the moment, okay. Yeah, absolutely, short and sweet. So you heard it from Marty there, we're pretty much going to be the same format as season 1. Will it be open to the public, or are we running a driver's list? That's absolutely brilliant. Awesome. Cool, we're on board, we're watching the replay by Clarence here, he's just come off the track there. Oh, back to the pits on that one. That's some broken legs and shit. Oh, excuse the French. Yeah, we try not to swear here on the stream. I think that's the first swear word on the stream, perhaps, maybe. I've got a yellow flag, Mr. Pommy in P10. Not quite sure what happened, I'm not going to replay it. Nick's making some progress here, let's follow Mr. Ice, Mr. Nick Ice. And his absolutely fantastic livery. Yeah, it was a guy called Noob Fixer. You can find him on Overtake YouTube. He does custom liveries. If you're interested, you can find him on Google. Yeah, you know, the purple wheels certainly add something. That car actually does suit the purple wheels. I've seen a lot of cars with coloured wheels and it doesn't really suit them. But yeah, the purple's cool. That's it, pal. You know, it's good to be different. Yeah, there we go, so we can see the face on the Lexus. So that was like David Beckham or something. Who is it? Do we know? Cool, man. Pretty cool anyway. Aye. Aye, it's proper chips. Okay folks, let's get back to the action here. There's not much happening, everyone's pretty much spaced out a couple of seconds apart. Mr. Braun and Mr. Ice is where the action's at the moment. If you've just joined the stream, welcome. We're at the Monday Night Marathon here at Watkins Glen. I'm your host Andy McDonald, and we're here with Marty Fox, one of the pro drivers at the Legends. He also is responsible for organising races and doing the stewarding and admin on the server. We've got a Monday Marathon Season 2 coming up. If you're interested in that, get onto the Discord. The link's in the description, and get yourself signed up for that, or keep posted, and instructions will be available shortly. Yep, he's just been up another position there into 6. He's doing really well. Yep. Yeah, maybe they're running too hot. Maybe anticipated the temperature drop, and maybe, yep, totally doable. We got Mr. Kelly half a second out from Mr. Bella. And then in 9th we've got Mr. Braun. He's just recently back after some time off. It's good to see him back on the track. Is that correct, Marty? Was Mr. Braun, did he have some time off or an injury or something? Ah, right, I knew it was something. No, good to have him back. Absolutely, absolutely. He was going to come on tonight, but I can't remember what he said. I think that's what it was, pal. We had some, sorry pal, we had some close action there between Marcy and Nick. Oh. Ah. No, yeah, I was just thinking of the indicator trick there. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, sorry to interrupt you there, pal. We've got a bit of unexpected results here. I'm not sure if Marty's got, if Marty's going in for fuel or repairs, or what do you think? Yep. Yeah, well, it looks like he may be playing the kind of mid and long term strategy, you know, pit early, get the fuel and run to the end of the race. and you know you're going to get those positions when others pit later. Yep, so cool first one to pit. Yeah, just even being the first one to pit, it gives you a good chance of getting more positions in the mid to long run. We're here on board with Braun. He's 1 second away from 7th place, but he's doing well. You know, when you get back into the sim rig after a couple of weeks off, even after a couple of days, if you're playing every day and you're at a certain level and you take a couple of days off, or even a couple of weeks, which is even worse, and then you come back to it, it does take you a while to get back into it. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, some of them have been pretty bad. Do we know if there was, when the pit opened, did it open straight away or was there a limit on it? Right, okay. Right, cool. No, but what I was thinking there, these drivers that got damaged early on, if they were smart when they done the repairs, they would have got more fuel, completed the mandatory pit stop and run the rest of the race. Yeah, pit anyway. Yep. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. Yeah, I think that one's script dependent. If not, it's going to run the default setting. And we've lost 2 drivers out the server, which is okay. Maybe due to damage or some other reason, technical failure. Yeah. Awesome, buddy. Like Marty was saying, we've got a kind of collaboration going with the Lizard Racing team. So the Lizard Racing team provides a full platform similar to LFM, and if you're interested in that, go over there. They track the ELO, the safety ratings, the stats you can't even imagine, and they're trying to build a unique platform for ACC, and probably going into the future AC Evo as well. So if you're interested in that type of platform and you may be tired of LFM, go over to Lizard Racing Team and check out their platform and see what they've got for you over there. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to put on multiple races and multiple platforms and classes as well, and have their dedicated teams for each discipline. Yeah, as I said, it's a small platform, but it's really powerful. So if you want to get on board with that and get ahead of the curve and get started before it becomes really popular, head over to Lizard Racing. Yep, less than half a second out. Let's go on board. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, how the different setups and the different cars are handling the tyres, because some of these drivers will be eating through their tyres just shortly. Yeah, I kind of forgot about the pit stops there, but we'll see how aggressive they're running their toe and camber. And you can just about see how high those curves were there. Yeah, it's very undulating. Yeah, the Honda, I don't know if you've drove the Honda, but that is tiny. The car is so small. It's so small. Absolutely, we'll keep on we'll keep on these guys. Yeah, we've not got much happening just now. I mean, Bella's half a second out from Zimmerman, and Braun's half a second out for Lucen. So yeah, that's the closest action we've got. The rest of the guys are kind of like at least 5 seconds out from each other. Yeah, and Bella just took Zimmerman's spot and pulling away at almost a second. I'm sure it was absolutely gentlemanlike. And we have Grande pulling into the pits. I believe it's his first pit. Nice. Absolutely, and we've got Mr. Wesley, our P1 for the race, going onto the pit, so it'll be interesting to see how this works out. Got some action here, let's see what happens. Oh, and a little bump there, it was unfortunate. Yeah, it looked completely accidental. Oh yeah, for sure, yep. Yep. Yeah, yeah. Aye, absolutely. You know, number one rule is don't be a D or a walloper. Okay, we'll get Mr. Wesley back out of the pits in P2. I'm sure he'll not be long and he'll be in P1. Is Mr. Leeson, number 33 in the Lexus, is he pitted yet? I believe it's I believe it's P2's teammate. Thank you very much. I don't know, it might... sorry. Yeah, we had some commotion there. I did replay, but it didn't seem to be anything happening. A few cars spinning off. Yeah, you know, I've got to remember that it's a small track. There's quite a lot of cars on the small track. Yep. Absolutely, and if you've got indicators bound to your buttons, try and use them if you can to give that extra indication. But no, it's very intimidating when you've got, you know, the really fast drivers coming up behind you, and you know they're really fast drivers, and you know you may be in a different class, or you may be fell behind or backmarked or whatever, and yeah, it can be really intimidating, and yeah, it's really easy to make a mistake at that point because you are in kind of panic mode. But try and remain calm, use your indicators, as Marty says, keep to your line, and let the fast guy do the thing. Yeah, absolutely worth getting them bound and getting used to them, even if you're just in public servers and you're using them appropriately, because you know, it gives that extra indication, but it lets the fast driver know absolutely your intentions, rather than him just guessing, are you going to pop out at the last minute? Because I've seen it, I've done it, just panicking, and you know. Davidenko, number 12, McLaren, number 21. I've not seen that name before. Are we allowing mid-session join in this session? Okay. Yeah, it's not really popped up. That's it, it's always good to see new drivers and building the community. Oh, we've got some action here, bro. Bella and Zimmerman. Oh, Zimmerman's just pulled away there. Oh, it's back on. Oh, we've got Bella. Oh, well done, well done. That was clean enough. Bit close, bit clean. Aye. Yeah, as you said, most of the worldwide tracks are super wide, but the American tracks are even wider compared to like when you look at the British tracks, it's like racing on a bloody normal road. And Indianapolis, and then it was yep. Yeah, it's getting really close. For the viewers, we've got to remember these guys are putting these cars exactly where they want them, almost to the millimetre. It's absolutely incredible their control of these cars. And plus, sorry. Yeah, as Marty said earlier as well, these two guys race together often, so they'll be kind of used to each other's tricks and driving style and pace, and it's always great to see two matched drivers doing their thing. Oh, Davidenko's up a position, and Newcomb, Mika, both got a position there. I think it might have been over, Riverboat's pitted, that's why they got the position, okay. Playing the long game. He will have to pit, and it's a very risky situation if he's leaving that pit to the end, because he's just going to lose a shed load of positions if he's not careful. I've just been calling him Wilson, because pronouncing a J and an S together is kind of weird. Absolutely. Every stream in history, names get butchered. Absolutely, the racecraft comes hand in hand with the pace. Not quite sure what happened to Zimmerman there. Yeah, a full second, but he's getting it back now. We should be able to see more easily if Bella's sliding about. I don't think he is. A bit more planted, yeah. See if we can feel the pressure. We'll leave those two for a minute and we'll catch up with P8, half a second out from P7. Mr. Ice is from Lizard Racing Team, has just went into the pits. Folks, if the gap closes between Zimmerman and Bella, we'll jump straight back to the action, but for the moment we'll stick with Kelly and Pommy. Absolutely, use everything you can to your advantage and be aware of it and that you can use it. Of course, folks, I'm speaking from I'll always be speaking from an amateur driver point of view, as a noob, if you want to call it that, novice to intermediate, and I'll always have a pro driver with us as well in the commentary box, and it's always good to hear both aspects of it. Yeah, it's been said that you're a very consistent driver, and often that consistency does put you up there in the top positions. It's not necessarily about pace or being an alien, it's about your end result. So if you take the end result into consideration, then yeah, you're up there with the pros, in my opinion. Exactly, you don't need to be the fastest to be a pro. Okay, so we're side by side here, folks, sorry. I'm just coming out the heel. Turn 9, it hasn't got a name, turn 10 hasn't got a name, and turn 11 hasn't got a name. Yeah, I'm sure they have some kind of colloquial name. Down into turn 11, coming back out on the straight. And oh, absolutely, they're doing really well, and they've kept it clean the entire race. We've not had many serious incidents at all. It's been really good. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. We've been following these two guys for a minute or two here. We've had some good battles between Leiva and Lejessen. Do you want to call him Lejessen? I know, I know. Anyway, listen all day. It sounds right. Yeah, I had to check with Mika to see how they pronounced it in Dutch, because I wasn't sure whether it was Mika or Misha or Micha. It's Micha in the Dutch. So as Scottish folks, we've already got that kind of in our voice, so it kind of comes naturally. Yeah. But Lucien and Leva here, absolutely great battle. They've been side by side, nose to nose. It's been insane. Leva's just fell a little behind, but we'll keep an eye on those guys. Just had a yellow flag from Davenko, and he's lost a few positions. Let's see what happened if we can. Oh wait, there we've got side by side here. Yeah, Davenko can wait. Oh, we had some contact there. Nothing too serious. There's the apology. Yeah, there's the apology, the flashing lights. That's okay. Maybe, you know, Max Verstappen, I said the last time on the stream, I'll say it again, Max Verstappen always says that, you know, racing's a contact sport. You need to be able to touch wings with each other now and again, and you know, because that's the nature of it. You're going to get close, especially when you're at the top end of the sport. Yeah. Yeah, elbows out, absolutely. Yep. No, we've got two big cars. We've got the Ford Mustang and the Lexus, and you know, you could see them there absolutely mashing over those curbs. But two big cars, when they do have a small contact like that, they're not going to fly off the track. Sometimes, as you say, the netcode can step in and just throw one of the cars absolutely miles, but you know. Yep. Yeah, and we kind of missed that overtake there, but Leva is in the lead now in P4. Almost a second lead. Absolutely. Yep, let's catch up to the front of the pack with Wes Lee. Incredibly, he's 36 seconds ahead. Absolutely obscene. The world record for Watkins Glen on this track configuration is 1 minute 43. And we've got guys here doing 1:44.3. Although this is the race, so that the lap times will be slightly slower than, say, qualifying or free practice. But still, you know, that's a third of a lap ahead of anyone. Yeah. Yeah, he started off in P2, he qualified P2, and then within a couple of laps, he fell back to 12th, I think it was, 14th maybe, and then he's clawed his way back up to P2, which is absolutely incredible. Zimmerman's doing great, really consistent the full race, you know, top 5. I can't remember him slipping behind at any point. Maybe just a couple of positions, but he's back into P3. We've lost Mika, unfortunately. No, we haven't. He's on his P10. He's doing well. I've got a yellow flag from Riverboat. Let's see what happened. Let's see if he come off the track or what happened. Oh, just, yep. Yeah, just a little slide. If you're late to this stream, we're here at Watkins Glen. I'm your host Andy McDonald. We're here with pro driver Marty Fox in the commentary box. He's also doing the stewarding for this race tonight. Upcoming stuff, we've got our Monday Marathon Season 2 upcoming. If you're interested in that, then get to the Discord and you know, keep updated in there about when it's going to start. There's an intro given the planned dates so far. If everything goes to plan, then the first race will be on schedule and on time. As I said, if you're interested in that, get to the Discord. The link is in the description and find out more information. Ah, that's strange. Speak. Ah, shit. Awesome. Yeah, guys, I've just been notified about Marty not being able to be heard on the live stream. I'm really sorry about that, guys. We do need a moderator for the chat during these live streams. We'll try and get that sorted out so incidents like this don't happen again, because although I can moderate the chat, you know, I'm controlling the stream, so I've got a lot going on without that as well. Marty, give me 2 minutes and I'll try and get this sorted. That's okay, it's my fault, sorry man. Okay, pal, the guys should be able to hear you now.
Hooray, perhaps.
Yeah, can you check
anybody hear me now?
Yeah, check the chat, please. Thank you, and I'm really sorry about that, pal.
Oh, don't apologise to me. Makes no difference. It's giving you somebody to bounce some chat off. Everybody just thinks you're weird for talking to an invisible person the whole time. But yeah.
That's okay. Nothing new there. I speak to myself all the time. Right, awesome. How's the levels?
Thanks for confirming. Appreciate it. Should we do a TLDR of everything that I said? So I started off stewarding the race and then joined in a little after the start, and we've been just chatting about a little bit about the community, watching some racing, talking about the track. We started this race in the daytime or in the evening, and quite warm temperatures, and the track's cooled down as we've gone into the night. So yeah, lots of interesting racing, maybe a little bit of strategy consideration in there, and yeah, we've seen some of the regular community members having some great battles, and I suspect all of them enjoying the fresh blood, the other members from other communities, and some random public in our lobby as well as usual. So some great racing.
Yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic, and I'm really sorry about the audio problems, folks. The next stream hopefully will be sorted out. And we'll try and get some testing done beforehand. We're new to this streaming. We've done a few. Some of the guys in the community have pitched in and done previous streams. Those same guys will be participating in future streams, which is awesome. But I'm really sorry about the Discord audio. Anyway, with that being said, let's get back to the race. Bronze just took a position into 5th. No, sorry, my bad. No, it's Lucen's just went into 5th. Oh, no, they're battling.
Yeah, it's long side by side there. Again, the difference between these cars. Very obvious. The huge Lexus versus the tiny McLaren. So is there a bit of contact in there? Let's have a look. Oh, no, there was not.
Okay folks, this is the smallest gap I've got of 2 seconds.
Yeah, the gaps really moving around tonight, aren't they? We're getting big gaps turning into small gaps, turning into big gaps again. I think this all the incidents at the start of the race there, mostly I think self-inflicted. I think it's fair to say I certainly didn't see anything too concerning between cars, but I think those guys pitting early to repair damage and a few spins put some of the quick guys a bit further back. And that leads to, lots of interesting racing. Keeps it fun for the 90 minutes.
Yeah, I was just thinking the exact same thing about the fast guys falling behind early. It does make for a more interesting race. But we've seen this at Owen Park, despite the proximity and the tightness of the track. That after a while, everyone settles in, and the gaps kind of start to stabilise. And when mistakes happen, that's when you see those gaps just closing right in.
Yep. Yeah, especially on the tracks that are less commonly driven, and that's It's kind of what we're all about here. I think it makes the racing a lot more interesting if you do all the tracks, and that's our plan for these Monday night races. We're working our way through the tracks. So each week after the race, we have a vote. We choose 3 tracks that we've not driven yet, and the community votes on which one we're going to do next. So I think there's still some pretty popular tracks to go, including Monza and Barcelona. I think are still to come. But we'll see another vote this evening after the race.
Brilliant, absolutely perfect. Yeah, tracks like Monza, although it's got a reputation, it is, you know, one of the world's leading racetracks. And I have fun in Monza. I love Monza, and that although T1 is a bit notorious, when you've got the right drivers and the right frame of mind, and all the drivers, it can be really fun and close, high-speed racing.
Yeah, I think that's key, isn't it? You know, especially in, it makes it a little bit more difficult running these races as completely public lobby, but we can set maybe a higher than normal safety rating for that one to save too much drama. But you know, you see, even in real life, you know, these guys are mistakes can happen at turn 1 at Monza, especially.
I will never forget that in all my life. That
Yeah.
3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, I think now, 3 weeks.
Yeah, just
that was spectacular.
Absolute carnage. I mean, that would have been spectacular even in ACC. That would have been a particularly horrendous turn 1 experience.
Yeah, and if I remember the culprit, the driver that went out onto the grass, you know, no flying given. We see that on the servers, we see that on the public servers, and you know, some crazy people on the private servers. But as you say, it does happen in real life. And we have a penalty issued to Mr. Amos, number 69.
Yeah, that was
stop and go.
Speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah.
Or was it track limits? I wasn't paying attention. So some of these penalties are given in the game. These aren't manually stewarded.
Yeah.
We tend just to leave. Again, it's not a full league. We tend to leave all the game given penalties. It would be nice to take off like the little pit lane infringements and things like that, but you know what, it's good practice for people. You know, if they come and race with us and then want to go on and drive in some other communities and do some races, you know, they're not going to get off lightly, so there's no point in getting anybody used to it here. Maybe in public lobby, you know, we're here to race, not to serve penalties. So, but in these, we'll just leave them.
Yeah, it saves configuration of the server and just leave the game, as you say, to take care of the basic rules and regulations.
Yep.
Okay folks, we've not got much happening. I'll go between some drivers and see if we can see anything.
Yeah, well, the time has flown by. We're on the last lap, I guess, now. Where is B1? Apart from miles ahead of everyone else.
He's that far in front, you can't even see him.
Oh yeah, he's just coming up to the last corner now, actually. Car number 544.
Yeah, we're on board with him right now. And there's the light flash.
Mr. Wes.
Yeah, well done to Mr. Wesley.
Community.
Yeah, absolute legend.
To see these guys appear and give some of our fast members a bit of a run for their money.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's been good to see.
next across the line in the podium positions will be Mr. Marcy Bella in the beautiful Iron Brew liveried McLaren. His usual car.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, man. And P3 just crossing the line. Mr. Zimmerman.
Yeah, Marcy's long-time rival, Mr. Dominic Zimmerman.
And P4, Weaver. Got a white flash
great
there,
racing from the number 13 Mustang as well today. Some beautiful side-by-side with whoever it was. I think it was car 33? I think it was car 33, yeah.
Yeah, a Wilson we're going to call him.
Yeah. Somebody correct us, please. And here's Florian Brown, another Scottish Legends member back from 2 weeks holiday, getting a great result in there. Lovely consistent drive as we're familiar with from him in P5. And the Audi, Tommy Pongy has had some absolutely amazing performances. I think I want to say in some of the other car class events that we do on Fridays, I think is where Tommy Pommy joined us from. Awesome to see. And I'm going to do some admin in the in-game chat now, so I'm going to mute my mic just for a second while I type, because I've got the clickiest keyboard in the world, so I'll save distracting everyone.
No problem, I'll take over the stream. Thank you for watching, folks. We're at the end of the race. I'll give you the final results here. Driver of the day, it's really tough. I'm not quite sure who to give it to, because yeah, go ahead. yeah. No, you're absolutely right, because, you know, staying to the end of the race is a big thing. So, yeah, it does contribute towards driver of the day. So... Okay, driver of the day is going to be undecided, because I didn't see enough of the race or enough of the action to really decide on one. So that'll need to be undecided. But well done to the top 7, 8 drivers, 9 drivers, if you include Mika, because Mika was up there for a good majority of the race, fell behind, and then managed to get back to P9. Rayman as well. Finished in P12, absolute legend. And yeah, well done to all the other drivers. I hope you tune in next time. Get onto the Discord to check out Season 2 of the Monday Marathon. And yep, it's been absolutely brilliant. And we'll see you next time. Yep, absolutely. Thank you, fellas, and thank you to you, Marty, for coming on and keeping me company. Absolutely appreciated. Right, brilliant, mate, brilliant. Right, guys, until next time.